All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the Lakers taking on the San Antonio Spurs.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
And the basket by Hachimura.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Jeffries. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Spurs ball.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
Here's Jeffries. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate. Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
Now here's Doncic. Six to shoot. Here's MP. Doncic right side. Hachimura outside. They get it again. Kicks it to Doncic. James outside. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Spurs ball.
Pass to Jeffries. Back to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Screen by MP. And here's Doncic outside. Here's MP. Kicks it to Doncic. Hachimura from long range. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Jeffries. And it's in there.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And here's Doncic outside. Drops in the 3.
And I love Doncic's shot selection. So smart at knowing when to shoot it.
Pass to Jeffries. Back to Wembanyama. And he banks in the layup. Wembanyama's got 9.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
James outside. And here's MP. Kicks it to Doncic. MP with it. Covered by Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Reeves. Still no points. And it's San Antonio's ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Here's Jeffries. From 17. No good off the glass. Lakers trail by 7. Here's James. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Jeffries.
You see LeBron just shrug off that contact there. It's like nothing even hit him.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Off his leg. And it's whistled a kick. On defense, the Lakers trailing by 5. Yes, it's good. He's got 6.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
This James on the wing. He buries it from 3.
When LeBron's shooting like that, nothing you can do defensively.
Spurs lead by 4. There's 31 seconds left in the first.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
First team foul. At the line for Hook.
And the free throw, no good. Lakers trail by 6. And here's Doncic. This one for 3. James can't get it to go. And Fox has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Jeffries. Outside for Wembanyama. Buries it from 3. Wembanyama's got 12 points.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And so it's Victor. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Drills it from deep.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
Tries to keep it alive. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
And they barely get to retain possession. Many times, that's a turnover.
Here's Jeffries. Give him 8 points now. And that one is stuffed right through.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Now MP. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Reeves. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Baseline jumper. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Now here's Fox. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Wembanyama. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is up and in. Wembanyama's got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Again, Doncic missing. Spurs lead by 8. Pass to Wembanyama. With the 10-footer. And there are the Spurs. With another bucket.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Screen by MP. From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Jeffries. He's got 10. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Yeah, and this is a tough one to figure out because Rui hitting the three, that makes him really difficult to check.
Pass to Jeffries. Now here's Wembanyama, covered by MP. Pulls it in from the elbow. And all around the rim that time before dropping. 12 points for him.
The bounce pass right on the money. Great setup.
We've got 1:48 left in the second quarter. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Spurs lead by 9. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
We hear players proclaiming their love for the game, but former sharpshooter J.J. Redick said there's a distinction between loving the competition itself and loving the game and everything that goes into that. Guys say, I just want to play. Well, do you want to do all of the necessary things that lead up to that? Hey, Brian, 15 NBA seasons for Redick. He'd know.
He certainly would. Thanks, Allie. Doncic outside. There's the three. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
I like when Doncic goes right up with it, giving the defense no time to react.
Here's Jeffries. And he dunks it down.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Here's James. Comes up empty down low. So it's San Antonio now. 40 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Jeffries, no good. Lakers trail by 8. Here's Doncic. Luka! Get off me!
What energy on the drive from Doncic, charging in before the defense can seal up the gaps.
Pass to Wembanyama. To the paint. Here's Jeffries. And the layup is good off the glass. Jeffries has got 16 points.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Oh, they pick off the pass.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
Luka Doncic. First personal
And he knocks down the first one.
First team foul.
He's off on the second. And James launches it from deep. And so the San Antonio Spurs with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Pass to Doncic. Oh, Doncic playing above the rim.
Going on the attack, Luka doesn't give them a chance to get between him and the rim.
Here's Jeffries. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
First one falls.
Team foul. At the line for 2, Jeffries.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. 9-point game. Back to MP. Screen by MP. Pass to Reeves. Here's James. He's guarded by Vassell. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Oh, Wembanyama making it look easy.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
First team foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth
At the
on that
line for the
foul.
Lakers, LeBron James taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from James. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And the foul called on MP.
Second personal
That's
foul.
foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Spurs lead by 9. Here's Jeffries. 18 points for him. Count the basket.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
From deep three-point range. And Reeves pulls it down. Lakers trail by 11. Pass to Hachimura. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Here's Jeffries. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Rui Hachimura.
It's on
Second
Rui Hachimura. And he makes the first.
Team foul. At the line for San Antonio, Jeffries.
Hits both from the stripe. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Spurs.
Spurs ball.
So it's San Antonio now. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Here's Jeffries. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Jeffries has got 8 points here in the quarter.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
A defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Screen by MP. Shot clock at 6. Here's Reeves. The rebound by the Spurs. Here's Jeffries. Basket counts. Jeffries has got 10 points here in the second half.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Oh, rejected by... Wembanyama. And that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Lakers able to keep the possession. The Lakers with the ball, trailing by 17. Pass to Reeves. Clock at 6. They need this. It's rebounded by Jeffries. Well, the defender stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Free throw good, Wembanyama. Spurs lead by 18. A minute 39 left in the third quarter. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Doncic. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Doncic has got 15 points.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Castle.
Los Angeles ball.
A minute 9 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And here's Doncic outside. Doncic delivers from range.
4-3.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Here's Jeffries. 26 points for him. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Now here's MP. Back to Doncic. Five on the clock. Puts it up from 15. Outside Reeves. From deep three-point land. No good on the buzzer beater. And so the San Antonio Spurs up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Jeffries. Good. Jeffries has got 30.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Oh, man, putting points on the board. The defense being tough on Hachimura.
The line for the Lakers. Rui Hachimura. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Spurs lead by 15. Here's Jeffries. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
This whole second half, he's been unbelievable scoring the basketball. The defense has had literally no effect.
Back to Doncic. Pass to MP. Hachimura outside. Down low. In the paint, Luka!
And their offense tonight is Luka, Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Jeffries. Hachimura with a rebound. Lakers trail by 15. Now here's MP. Pass to Reeves. Out to Hachimura. Takes a three. On target from range.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Back to Wembanyama. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Hachimura outside. Pass to Doncic. Screen by James. To the inside. LeBron fires one down.
Great awareness from LBJ. Great at slashing off the ball. Open space available. He filled it.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Vassell with the rebound. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Wembanyama, no good. Lakers trail by 14. Hachimura outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left to play in the fourth quarter. From 18 feet away. And yep, it's good.
Hachimura is going to take all those mid-range shots if he can get them.
Spurs lead by 12. Here's Jeffries. .133 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. James outside. James with the focus.
Look, with the size and athleticism of LeBron James, he gives you more problems than the math book.
Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Look at Doncic going to work. So tough to handle inside.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Here's Jeffries. The Lakers with a rebound. Pass to James. Oh, and the jam by James.
Well, Hachimura not known as a playmaker, but unselfish play, that is part of his game.
And here's Doncic outside. Count it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
And an intentional foul right there.
First team foul.
All right, Grant trying to seize control now.
NBA, if they can convert here, they might be able to close the door.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first. And that increases the lead to 6.
Jeffries. 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
Hachimura outside. And it's in.
Rui Hachimura.
And now they trail by just 4.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. So he comes up empty at the line. And the shot goes. Wembanyama's got 30.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. They're down by 6. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
MP with it. Can't connect from long distance. And that's an intentional foul.
Rui Hachimura, 4th personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line for your first.
And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Now a timeout called by the Lakers. They trail by 8. Guys, your thoughts?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up by 9. And so Vassell nails both of them.
Huge moment. He steps up and sinks the final daggers.
And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce.